What's good with y'all, man? It's Daniel, and I'm back with another video, dog. I'm back with another video. Yo, before we start this video, please like. If you're new here, please subscribe, right? Today's topic is about AI. Now, I didn't see this video, right? I'm about to send the clip. I'm about to drop the clip right now. I didn't send this video. Let's talk about it.
This is a data center. And the thing to know about a data center is that there are over 5,400 of them in the United States right now. That's enough new ones under construction to power the entire UK. To get a sense of what I actually mean, look at your phone. Let's say you open up ChatGPT and you ask it a question. That question doesn't get answered on your phone. It leaves your phone, travels through a cell tower, hits a fiber optic cable, and lands in a building the size of a Walmart filled with servers. And those servers run really hot, like really hot. And to cool them down, most of these buildings do something really simple. They use water, a lot of water. One large data center drinks about 5 million gallons of water a day. That's enough water to supply a small town. And this is for one building, one company. A company like Google has hundreds of them. In fact, it's so big in 2023, they used around 6 billion gallons of water to cool their servers. Now, think about what runs through these buildings. Every Google search, every Netflix stream, every Zoom call, every Uber ride, all of that is happening inside a building somewhere, using water and electricity every single day, all day. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. These buildings aren't spread out evenly. If you look at a map, the US has more data centers than the next 14 countries combined. And most of these are actually just crammed in a small area in Northern Virginia. People are starting to call it Data Center Alley. It's so in demand there that around 99% of that area is full. What I mean by this is that a large part of the internet is running through Northern Virginia. And the total power that these buildings use globally is 415 terawatt hours per year. That is about 1.4% of all electricity on Earth. By 2030, American data centers alone will use more electricity than every steel mill, every aluminum smelter, every cement plant, and every chemical factory in the country. And a lot of these are getting shut down, or people in these communities are trying to shut them down. So let me know what you think in the comments. Should we keep building these? Should we pause on them? My opinion is we keep building them, because if we don't, China will. Subscribe for more on economics, geopolitics, whatever you like.
Now, for a long time, right? Even as a toddler, even as a kid, bro. Some of these things in these movies that we've been watching since we were young, for some reason, you almost felt like as if this had a possibility, fellas, right? To actually become real in real life, right? Just watching the movie I Am Robot, I believe, with Will Smith, right? I don't know if I got the title right or wrong. Let me know in the comment section. But it's almost as if, bro, you would have thought things like this would never happen in real life, right? We have to ask ourselves, guys, why is the government deciding to use resources that we humans need to survive to fuel AI? If you guys haven't heard, there are people losing their homes over artificial intelligence. This is out of control, right? People losing their homes. We're losing water. Where does this go? We have to ask ourselves, guys, how far is they going to take this? Because you've seen it in the video. They need water in order, like it said, these places where they have these databases is almost like Walmart centers. Do y'all know how big a Walmart is, bro? And everything that's going through this Walmart, like this center, is just artificial intelligence. And you have to understand, they're going to keep ramping this up. So while we're distracted with the World Cup, while we're distracted with so many things, with Love Island, with all these distractions that they're throwing in our faces with these celebrities, we have to lock in, because that is what they do. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. Distract us in order to bring certain things right next to our homes without us even knowing. And the time we figure it out, it's already too late, buddy. You're done, right? So DC, what are the steps that we take as grown men and grown women, what steps do we take? How can we prepare our families and our homes for what is to come? Because I ain't gonna lie, if you haven't seen iRobot, artificial intelligence is gonna start thinking for their own, buddy. They're gonna be at this rate that we're going with. This AI is gonna have a mind of its own, right? So, yo, it's like in the Bible, right? It's almost as if in the Bible, right? Like, you have to understand. I forgot which story. Just to break the story down, there was these group of people who were building so high that they almost got to God had to literally stop them and change their language, fellas. God had to stop them and change their language just because they were getting so smart and intelligent, right? I'm not saying, and I'm also not here saying, oh, they were going to get to heaven. But the things that they were doing, like, we have to stop thinking that humans are dumb, right? That's another thing we have to stop doing. Or wherever these people in high power or have all this money and these resources, bro, people are smart out here. People know what they're doing, right? So this AI, a lot of y'all are like, yo, I'm not scared of AI. Yo, humans, don't underestimate the power of a human, a determined man, bro. Man like Elon Musk. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. It's getting sick out here. It's getting sick. So we need to prepare ourselves, right? We need to ask God for this wisdom. We need to ask God for wisdom, and we need to lock in because we're almost at the last days. Believe it or not, we're almost at the last days. With this AI getting us better and better and better every single day while we're distracted, I have to understand it's almost time. It's almost time. What are you going to do? How are you going to feed your families? How are you going to feed your family if there's nothing to drink? How are you going to survive? Right? It's DC, man. I'm out of here, man. Yo, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, bro. I'm back at it tomorrow.